wondered how to join Shaxi as a rider? Well, the process is as easy as pie, and today you'll learn all about it. First things first, you'll need to get the Shaxi app. A quick visit to your phone's application store, whether the App Store or Google Play, will do the trick. Search for Shaxi, download it, and you're off to a good start. Now that you've got the app, it's time to sign up. You'll be prompted to provide some necessary information. The most important part of this step is verifying your phone number. This is a security measure put in place to ensure a safe experience for everyone using Shaxi. You'll receive a text message with a code, input it, and voila, your number is verified. Next, you're going to set up your passenger profile. This is where you can add a profile picture, input your name, and other details. It's all about making the ride experience as personalized and comfortable as possible. You can now search for rides at your convenience. Whether you're heading to work, school, or just about anywhere, Shaxi is ready to get you there. The next step is to request the ride. You'll need to confirm the details of your trip, including the destination and pickup point. And just like that, you're ready to enjoy your journey. Sit back, relax, and let Shaxi take you where you need to go. To cap it all off, after enjoying your ride, why not share your great experience? Tag at Shasigana on social media and let the world know about your fantastic journey with Shaxi. So there you have it. Joining Shaxi as a rider is as simple as downloading the app, signing up, verifying your phone number, setting up your profile, searching for rides, requesting and confirming your ride, and then enjoying the journey. It's a quick and straightforward process designed to make your life easier. With Shaxi, the world is at your fingertips. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Well, time is here for us to close the weekend in a very beautiful way. And I want us to do this in a way that you can be a part of it and I can also be a part of it. Whilst you're watching, you can be a part of it in the comment section. And here in the studio, we are sure doing the talking. Welcome to Showbiz Daily. My name is Sammy Flex. This is live on Sammy Flex TV. And for information, I'm doing this with the usual suspects. Roland Amate, always in the middle. I don't know whether he's bought the middle seat. As well as in Team Dode Solomon Chemo, also always at the flank. Tentenwa. Chemo, I have seen comment from yesterday's show about Shatta going to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And looks like many are not too satisfied with our positions.
Yeah.
What should we say to make them happy?
That's a difficult one. But,
yeah, what should we say to make them happy? Because I know they are not happy.
I think for me, where maybe they are not happy is when I said that something can happen technically. That will mean that it may not come out. But now I can say that plans are far advanced, as a politician will say. The likelihood of it coming on, if I have to predict, will be 80% at this time. Okay. So I think they should relax. Things are.
It is possible now. It doesn't mean anything.
No.
Somebody said it is possible.
It's not possible.
The only problem was the cash.
But I can assure the fans that about 80% done. But there's still 20%. Wow. That's it. But the way things are going, well, that's why you see. Sometimes you can't just. Even in contracts, they put in force majeures and other stuff. So I think at this point, that's what we are looking at. I mean, Shatta has decided to go. He has responded that he's going. So if he's not going, it means something has happened. But I can assure fans that for now, the way things are going, about 80% done. So don't worry, cry. It will happen the way you want it. Yeah.
Bro, why are they not happy?
I don't know. One boss at a good to play
but why are people not happy?
They obviously whatever we said, part of it is what they don't want to hear. It is the reason why they are not happy. In fact, whatever the situation is, what you are saying, we don't want to hear it. Whether it is true or not, we don't want to hear it. It is as simple as that. It has nothing to do with whether we are lying or we are telling the truth or not. It is simply because we are saying certain things that they don't, even if, it is not as if they don't know. They know. But at this point in their conversation and in their heads, it is not something that they really even want to think about it. Like, as part of the plans that they have for this particular agenda, force majeure is not part. In fact, if there is anything as natural disaster, yes, it is at this point that circumstances beyond our control. For the first time, you prove it. For the first time, you reveal that thing. You give an explanation to it. That is the reason why. But for what it is, some of us are closer to action.
Okay.
And with whatever situation, we know the pros and cons of it. Okay. Which is why sometimes we would want to actually be objective. This is being objective. It has nothing to do with you, what you wish. If a car they are wishing quadia, and by this time crack with Jamaica. That one they own life. And can you be free in Kayan Nibronia Krawakra? What is the best Christmas than being in Jamaica? Naka 25th near Cheese
Jamaica girls you cute.
Almost there, I was up to me as a street carnival. Near boom say kum. But then, like Chemo has said, me, I will tell them it is in the pipeline.
Okay.
Yes, I will tell them it is in the pipeline. The pipe is still flowing. And we know there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. I've said earlier, Shatawale as an artist there, he is there already. For him there, he is there already. Okay. It is left with people for us to pack his bags. Okay. And baggages. And go and give it to him there. So whether the bags are light or heavy, we will carry it and go and give it to Shatta in Jamaica. Anyways,
Roland Amate works with Shaxi, Shatta Movement Empire, Roland Report, which is on YouTube, and Showbiz channel gh.com, as well as in Team Dode Solomon Chemo, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and he also represents Intidosu Digital Solutions. For all your platforms online, he's ready to help you manage them. Talk to them for your solutions. Now, let's move on to the next business. One thing that is not a hidden information as we talk in our showbiz industry is the rants and cries of Tracy Boakye, actress. Tracy Boakye has been crying since yesterday, and many are talking about it. I go online, I see it left, right, and center. You can't ignore it. The story is simple. Some years ago, Tracy Boakye, who is a successful actress, saw a young and budding actor called Kyekyeku. And according to her, one top person told her that, Tracy, help him. He's a young guy with so much talent, help him. And Tracy invited young actor Kyekyeku to her house and dashed him $2,000 choppable dollars. 2,000 choppable Donald Trump, they say Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump dollars. Yes. And Kyekyeku thanked her. After that, ladies said, oh, she be allowed him to be doing his things until one day he called him for a gig. They shot the gig and the gig did well. Then she wanted a continuation of the gig. Now, where is he? Is he coming? The actor won't come. What pains her much is the fact that even when she calls him, he doesn't pick up. And the day cried, the guy gave him a date that, okay, on this date, I'll be coming. The day passed and he did not come. Meanwhile, Tracy Boakye said, it's not as if the $2,000 I gave to you, that's what you've been working for, as some people would do in a situation like this. In her case, when you come and work, she pays you in addition. You work, she pays you. So why are you not making appearances? Tracy is not a happy person. In fact, she's sad. If you listen to her, she couldn't even control her tears. Like, I should know. And some people are saying, oh, Tracy, this thing, this is nothing. Why? I was also saying, Charlie, that is a great sign of ungratefulness. And therefore, Tracy Boakye is right talking about it. I don't know what you think. I don't know what they think. But we can talk whilst you write. Let's watch her video. When I come back, we will sure be talking. Stay tuned.
And as you all know, for some years now, I don't talk. me kasa biem and ama me ho atobe pa masuma adwome. Just focusing on my marriage and my kids. Me dream me home. You all can testify to it, say. Me dream me home. If yeah, I've been well, I'm fine. Yes. And Bibi ha me kakra. Bibi ha me kakra. I know my husband will not be happy with this, but I feel like yes. It's not an attack or anything, but I feel like I should spell it out. Yeah. At the economy, social media. Into my dream, say if it's not going well, social media, nana, it was a mediba. Oh, why are you saying, Mommy, we beg, please? And you be bonny. No, as I said, and you be bonny. Na idea me pese ye nyina ye de to ye hofo on say ye celebrities no say ye donation na ye bibi na ye video ba ya na ebi mo say oh you could have done it without a camera ya na ebi mo say ye hwehwe ni mu. I've been seeing those comments ya na ebi mo na you could have done it without a camera and you could have done it without a camera, but me be mo one reason why ntia ye bibia ye de camera to so ye menyame ye free akomam ye menyame ye free akomam asem we aha me pam the type asem ha me a me worry na masesa asem ha me a me kama ni free me mu na I'm okay, but then my husband will be like yeah twaso then I just make us you could see in me say asem no ye me if I don't control myself go be I mean to me nkenwi, but my gada me ho na me kasa 2021 me ohona me penny be sending me video. I even posted it on Instagram. Penny mo pan or sending me video and say Tracy, look for this guy. Some obesha until me post here and me caption say me shoshano. Yes, mobesha me caption video we say I'm looking for sending my miss yeah buano and I'm post here. Most of Papa my man phone it's not even on my page. Me delete it, but I don't know why this particular video mean deleting free me page. Now fast forward. Thank you. I'm a grateful. Thank you. Fast forward. As I said, say asema ha me check, but then I feel yemfen too ye hofo because bebre na antini maybe asidi enti a ye papa ye trap.
Anyways, so that was Tracy Boakye's issue. Because they are all in Kumasi, let me go to Chemo. And let's start a Kumasi caucus.
Yeah.
Chemo, what is happening? What do you think about Tracy Boakye's cries and rants?
Oh, I also two sides now. As a Ubia or point, but me, I think I will go more for Tracy Boakye because on I can ask them.
Okay.
And I said the all cannons no. Oh, what na Ghana hatchet? Nine said the Ghana for your money, ma. You understand her? Ghana for Yakawa had I say they don't want to give bad news. And then if they don't want to do it, they don't respond to your cause. Or they don't tell you. Or bet you try on try. Wow, tia. No way down the obviously that's what Kyekyeku is doing to Tracy Boakye.
Okay.
Instead of saying that for this reason I can't make it, or be trying to nyabotre me ba me ya ma to wa bread to say the Tracy Boakye breya now about online now so I become the other day.
Okay.
And it's bad. I mean just that we still have to know this about Ghanaians and then live with it. I think Tracy Boakye minimum how long wa friend ache. But he say no afi na wa gia to say I say akwa no omfi no. And ama na hye no. Se nka wa ka kire no kra menini se nka bend still anka be hye no. But I said the ones anka nche na ama na hye no mo. Eno na ye. And na Kyekyeku nso so ma out. Emeka ni reason tia ompeso obeye anaze ontimi nyeye.
Okay.
And na ono ye be man room kakra say let's wait for him if he is ready to talk. Let's hear
because
his side
there
of
is
the story.
something preventing him. Yeah, Bibi and
so obetwa ntro kra o de umetwa na ye nyina no so na ye fa ho say the oye na wa na ade ntino ye de ehun hia. I've seen some videos circulating the time that Tracy Boakye was giving him the money, the $2,000. I mean, for me, when I see the video, I can see the genuineness of it. Like, she was genuinely giving the money to the guy without even expecting anything.
Okay.
The Ebema na ye say, after doing that, it's like we have a relationship. There's a connection. And yes, I will take advantage of you because I've given you money before. I will still pay you. And if you are not coming, tell me why you are not coming. The point is, even Senka won't chianica. And I open the air juma. Open in air juma no any sanka still a behan. And Kabashan pa. But I seen more because she thought that we had a relationship.
Yeah.
Yes, I've openly supported you in a way that I think if I need you, you will support me. But in this case, I will pay you. It's not for free.
Exactly.
Yeah, the same way some people are. Omuma Akabenezes Kabia, Omuma Dr. Likes Kabia. But when they are looking for him, say Omeye Jumamo Manasa Wama, a show. Now Obia or no at the point I genuinely was supportive. I'm a one who should genuine he say, oh, support now was supportive when you had open. You should be talking to her. Even if you can't make it up, baby be catching no. Now Obi can, because sometimes when it happens like that, it's not only her what she thinks will be the problem.
Okay.
Even outsiders who are closer to the whole thing will be saying, say, oh this kind of man, or say, oh friend, or ma, or in the pabonini, or your one, into a canning in Aboma, so I think Kyekyeku should come out and say something for us to know what is happening at his end. Okay. If it is something that obey to me, a rectifier, I think he should do it. If it is something that he can't, he should give a reason for that. Unless that thing happen, I think it will also damage his reputation in a way.
Okay.
People will not trust him like that. It's like they will Tracy Boakye me there. And all those things. So I think Kyekyeku and the people closer to him should talk to him that he should come out. If he thinks he is wrong, he shouldn't come and explain. So when Ninyansa Sembia can,
I like this point.
Yeah, who be that?
Shut up and come apologize.
And don't try to explain anything because I hope I can't. Now one can
and see
another problem. And you know, dear, wow, yeah, no, just come and apologize. So better tomorrow into more. Now and save situation But if you come out to explain and your explanation, you know, and to Asuma, you are just going to entangle yourself with more problems. So for me, that's what I would say. And I think it's good that Tracy Boakye is coming out like this. Some people will not come out, but they almost try say behind the scenes, you know, want to try to me any opportunity or prevent you from getting any benefit to be. Sometimes people will do it. They ask what show me to me show. But when she comes out like that and say it, I think it's good. It's good that she's sharing this. And for me, I think there will be a solution. There's a way out of this.
Okay. Anyways, we would have to go to Roland Amate and also get his opinion. But when you go online, as a amount for NNJ Tracy Boakye action, as a being so Felice, Kyekyeku kra wanye bibi. Ro,
this is very heavy and sensitive because but then me, I like the fact that Tracy Boakye is coming out to say it.
Okay.
Especially following the movie industry from that side and how they operate. I am happy that Tracy Boakye is saying this. Not because I am happy say or can't be good Kyekyeku anymore.
Okay.
But the fact that she's even voicing it out. Because we've heard so many cases people have their differences with other people instead of them coming out to tell you what you've done to them, then they would rather be going to other people, rather preventing you from actually getting something, some good deal. Be an answer like meanwhile, you probably be there now. Upo nimpo se ebia no really why you be and they would rather be cutting you like it turn into in some corners. If it is that there, then I'll prefer this one. Come and say whatever you think the problem is. And if the person has a better response, maybe they will come and give it to you.
Okay.
Even if it means the person calling you, even in private, to apologize or talk to yourself. At least, I know to me say this situation is done. Say because we've had so many cases. Obiti me babeka and assume see way you see in the for ni movie not ni movie say uko bisa to so say ada only na movie the way you say there be we na kind. Sense hun de bia obi wasem bia ya ka che obo obi hu. De bia Ejako, Dr. Like, Lewen, Omunina, all of them have been through such situations.
True.
Omunina, including some of them that are not as huge as the Ejako them. Omunina, from movie producers to directors to actors themselves. That is, I don't know, they actually more from that side of the movie industry. So me, when I heard Tracy Boakye speaking, well, to some extent, I was happy to say, okay, because I shared the way I always explain at the end. It has nothing to do with ungratefulness. That's what I see. The emotional, the disrespect. She's rather pained of the disrespect than the ungratefulness tag in our conversation with me. Because if not for anything at all, if she wanted to talk about you being grateful, Kobeka se be money free. Just like some people would. That is how some people would tell you that, okay, if you want to be grateful to for what I've done for you, come and do it for me for free. That is some people's definition. But on only the end, it is not as if, you see, to Tracy Boakye, this one is paining her so much that this is not the first time, according to her, Kyekyeku. This is not the first time.
Okay.
Yes. After the $2,000 now they are dinner Kyekyeku after the big blow proper. She wanted him for a project. First one, second one, So it was just recently also and also then something to keep her channel active. And another Kyekyeku suggestion also came again. And this time she called on him and he responded to come and shoot. And on the first one, okay. After the second one. Now, come and let's shoot. I don't know. So she's like, okay, then is there something wrong? Because me sure say the narration, there are some other producers onimum. She's in contact with them, like she's in talks with them on a daily. Our project, and Kyekyeku is part of it. Right under her nose. Because me say, me pet you, me fret you, sir, minyano. Me fret you sa minyano at yopo kache after the time minya to so Monday we betcha Monday we ma share date ab kukura man for abegu set one ma not Tuesday or Wednesday me who say we chache mo dia. It will never make sense.
It go pay you.
Exactly. No matter whether the person is doing it for you for free or you are even paying the person. Ebe show. For me, I said this is actually going to somebody like Kyekyeku. Because I've met him before, and the way he carries himself doesn't give me that impression. And in a mass situation where a man is very sensitive, mommy, it doesn't give me that, like his personality doesn't give me that impression. So I just want to give him that window. And internet to some extent, I am the associate Tracy Boakye Abekano, because if she's calling you and you are not answering, she's probably trying to reach you and she's not getting through to you. This is the only medium. And she cannot keep it to herself. This is the only medium. Maybe there is something. Just say it. Whether it will make sense or not. Just tell her. Oh, mean to me. Oh, it be at times na ya what the project nation. Sometimes ni na my book. Just it will not change anything. Exactly. Me too. I have a feeling sound common.
Oh my goodness.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling sound common.
Oh, see a cry experience. Direction for no.
I have a feeling sound common. But then, either way, for whatever it is, me, I believe that sometimes the respect is not something that even in private, you can show somebody that huge respect. Like, oh, yeah. And that is it. Just pick a phone, tell her, oh, say. Now I am not even interested again. No, I'm not. Tracy Boakye out, because you ungrateful. That one, everybody will defend you. You are not interested. You are not interested. It's as simple as that. It is as simple. You don't owe her your life. So if she says, oh, I want you to do this project for me, and you are not interested, you are not interested. There is nothing anybody can do about it. And then they say Tracy Boakye because of that, watch out $2,000 in the past. No, say by project, man. Now, why your first one and second one also you're interested? You are not interested. And no one to me now here. You understand? So me, I feel Tracy Boakye's pain. Because me, I always say,
it's okay, she's expressing it.
Of course, me to me, it's okay. The only thing that I am actually waiting for, I would wish Kyekyeku would respond. And I know they want to be responding in public, at least he should find a way and speak to Tracy Boakye. It's not as if he owes Tracy Boakye anything. On the Tracy Boakye car, on the cash, and I was ABR for one reason or the other. You think you cannot do it? Just find a way and tell the person. And no.
Unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with. And Tracy Boakye did not hide her feelings. In fact, I'll say assemble but still necessary. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Now, we can move on to another issue. Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Now, I have been observing some trend, and it is the trend that I want us to discuss. For the past weeks, months, and more, this is what I see online. Companies, instead of calling celebrities, putting them on paper, signing documents as ambassadors for a certain duration, now they've taken some style. So if, for instance, they want to do some opening, then they will call Roland. Roland should come in and act like he's also coming to do something in relation to the opening of the company. Now, if I state it back, I remember, is it the Kartel? The Kartel opened a new shop at Accra Mall, and they called about, I saw Stonebwoy, I saw Sister Debbie, and a good number of them. They all went there in the name of shopping, blah, 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 in relation to the Kartel. Now, just recently, then I saw another one. Sarkodie, John Pencil, and some other guys once again. Fatal Dauda. They were also called to come and grace the opening of Melcom, a branch that has been opened in the Accra Mall. Then I asked myself, hey, is this the new trend? What will be the good and the bad for the celebrities? Because I know, like what Sarkodie went to do, for instance, as much as I know it is not going to be free, his brand will be associated with Melcom. And stories, pictures, and videos, Melcom will be attached to it. And this is more or less like a long-term ambassadorial deal of a sort. And I'm seeing it that, okay, the company is now being smart. Oh, you better be intimate, bufu amount, as the ambassador, but come, help us open. We get, is it?
Pass through.
Pass through. Oh, that's the way. I like that. Come and support us. Come and pass through. You come and pass through, and we do stories. Melcom Sarkodie. There is good and there is bad in this, and that's what I want us to jaw and find out what we can make out of it. But then Sarkodie spoke at the opening where he also came to pass through. I even heard Shina Gakbe, the voluptuous actress,
was used to surprise.
Was used to one can you. Who featured in Sarkodie? Yes. Who featured in Sarkodie's recent visuals of No Say also came there, and I hear she was a surprise. Surprise!
So she was used to surprise.
Well, let's listen to Kid Sark. When I come back, I ask what would be the good and the bad with this particular approach.
Thank you guys. This is amazing. Yes. Before I get to that, so one person who would like to trade spaces with me right now should be my wife. Okay. Because Melcom happens to be her favorite shop. So, literally, when you come to our household, there's a lot of things out there that you can get from Melcom. So, we have the rubbers a lot, you know, the Melcom rubbers is all over the house. So, if she knows I'm here, I'm pretty sure when she sees this, she'll be sending the list for me to get to. But this is amazing. I was saying in the car that the next thing for Melcom that I want to see is a book. I want to read how possible this brand has been so strong over the years and keep going higher. And as a brand myself, this is something that I aspire to be. I've tried my best as the brand Sarkodie to try to maintain it for a very long time. So a few brands that I'm drawn to, and trust me, not because I'm here, Melcom definitely has to be in the top 5 of those brands that I really do respect. So I'm really looking forward to see a book from Melcom. But today is exciting. Don't think because I got there, maybe I can come over with events discount into member. And yeah, 20% in the world.
Anyway, so let's do this. In fact, this is what I see, and this is what I have been thinking about.
Okay.
I wanted to even run an editorial. I started in shout out to you. Well, what do you think about this trend?
Like you said, there are the pros and cons of it, the advantages and the disadvantages. But then, this is actually a trend that some corporate bodies are seeing. Say, it's working for them. One of the advantages is that it saves you the cost of you actually signing so many celebrities, so many celebrities to the brand for like some number of years or maybe months for a period that probably your company's account may not be able to meet. That is one advantage. So in that sense, maybe one ABR rate and kaudibituya nipa bako for a year or two, you can split it among 5 or 10 celebrities who probably would come and grace the opening of the whole business, where indirectly or unconsciously their brands will be affiliated to yours, with the hope that customers would say, this is where Sarkodie shops. This is where Yvonne Nelson shops. This is where Shina Gakpe shops. So I also want to go there. It works. It works actually.
Is it working at the expense of the celebrities?
It is a business. If you think you are not interested, then you just deny it. That's what it is. I remember, I think it was Infinix or Techno. No more year launch, but they were launching one of their new series. And Asamoah went there and they asked him to hold the phone and take a photo. And he denied.
Exactly.
You did not pay him for that. For him, he knows the reason why he is there. He knows the advantages and the disadvantages of whatever he is getting into. So that sense, everybody knows their stand. At the end of the day, you wanted his presence, you wanted his image in whatever publication you wanted to do, in whatever hype. You got it. That's it. If you want a straight or a direct endorsement, that one also comes at a different rate. So for that one here, to the company, it is working for them. But one of the disadvantages of that particular move has to do with sometimes you haven't committed brand ambassadors. And one of such example is Nana McBrown. The reason why that lady is among, if not the top 2, or the person that has the one on top with the most ambassadorial dues is how committed she is to brands. And it goes beyond the normal ambassadorial deals that is being signed on paper.
Okay.
Sometimes she even goes to the extra mile of even doing direct sales for the brands. That is what you get when you cut all these what we call show on just the first day, and after that you not see them again.
Okay.
Because I've seen so many videos of Nana McBrown in high sense shop.
Yeah.
And it is not probably because she's only there to shoot an ad. She sometimes go there also to have a feel so that the customers can see,
they can really relate
with
products
with the company.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
So there are so many products on the market that people even think that it is for Nana McBrown.
Yeah.
Oh, me pe McBrown, wait, no, me pe McBrown. Obi Kre Raha says, so see pe McBrown fridge in it. Yes. And that is one disadvantage that when you want to gather them just at the opening, you will not get. Because some may go the extra mile of giving you some extra values that on the first day of the launch that you get them, you may not get. Because, yes, Shina Gakpe will come, carry trolley, put stuff in, probably maybe pays at a discount rate or maybe Osisako as part of the deal, no, or whatever. After that, what again? Nothing. She will not advertise your product again. She will not advertise your company again. You will not get that added value and a normal or through and through brand ambassador would give you.
Okay.
But then I also want to understand that some of these influencers and celebrities are also beginning to understand the trend. And here, that is why I pointed at Samojan's example. They know, say, after this, it may not come again. They may not call us again. So it is either I take it government, or when I take whatever they will give me at this time, I also know how to play my card. So in the near future, if they want another business, they can come and I'll collect again.
Well, so pros and cons, obviously. Roland has enumerated some of them. Let's go on to Chamo and also listen to his analysis on this, whether it is something that will mean well for the celebrities or the companies are just being smart to deal with them without paying their real value. Chamo.
Yeah, I think it's a mutual thing. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I think the Melcom, they have done a lot when it comes to associating with brands like entertainers or celebrities. I think some time ago, I think they did something with TikTok, TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And later, some issue even crop up because according to TikTok, they were using him more than they are supposed to. They didn't pay for it at some point, so they were in court. I don't know what happened to that.
TikTok won that case.
Yeah, so
when he sued them for, I think his contract had elapsed and they were still using his images and all and stuff. He won that case.
So for Melcom, I think they know what they are doing at their side. They have used the celebrities before. They have used them for a number of times, and this time around they are using them for what we call pass-through. So for them, they know what they are doing, and there are advantages and disadvantages. Like Roland said, the long-term relationship will solidify the brand or the celebrity associating with your product, so that it will have more trust. Yes, but a short-term relationship, like maybe what Sarkodie is doing, if it is the pass-through thing, then is the fact that when he also associates with other competitor, you lose that leverage that you had.
Yeah.
That is the bad side of it.
Like the next day, say Palace more
call Sarkodie, other then you
China
lose
more.
that
China more.
then you lose that trust or the association that you had. It's a short-lived association. So that's the bad side. But the good side is that you don't pay more as you will pay if the relationship is a long-time one. So for the companies, that is where they are losing and where they are gaining. And I think I would say they know what they are doing, because for them, they have done it before, especially Melcom. They have done it before, the long-term relationship, and now they are doing the short-term. So obviously, they have weighed what is happening, and that's why they are doing it. For the celebrities, the same thing like the Melcom thing. There's a short-term advantage and long-term advantage, and the vice versa. The short-term is that, yes, it's a quick money thing. You just do a pass-through, you take your money, you go. And what you seek, but you get less money as compared to if you were going for a long term,
a full brand ambassador deal for a longer term,
2 years or something like that. So the same thing here. The advantage for the artist is that just right after that he can go for another one. There's no bond here.
In fact, a competitive one.
And you know, or free Melcom or call China more, or free China more, or call Palace, or free Palace or call game, or free game or call ANC.
Oh, there's another shop I wanted to mention. They also sell groceries. They are the West Hills Mall. Oh, I forgot the name. No, not game.
ShopRite.
ShopRite. Yes. Thank you. ShopRite.
And you know, he can get a lot of them to line up and get his money. But that's the short-term thing. And then the long-term, the money for that is also small as compared to if you have a long-term relationship. So I think for this is a business thing, and for both the artists and then the companies, this one is working for them, so we should allow it to go like that. Just that we can advise that for the artists, they should also lobby for a long-term relationship, so that they can get more money and then be committed to the thing. For the companies, they know what they are doing, so for you can't say much about them, and it is working for them. But the artists can lobby. It's not by fault that they have you for a longer term, but if you can prove to them that having you for a longer period will help them, like Nana Mama Grand and the High Sense thing, like Roland is saying. Not only that one, even Amalina. Some people think that it's for her.
Children,
they think that it's for her, and for that reason, people will go there and shop. Now I'm saying Nana Mama Grand shop. So for that one, I think the owner she's enjoying associating. That is it. So I think we can rather advise the artists that sometimes you should prove, or you can lobby for the companies to go a long term with you, so that you make good money. If it is a short term, you will not get like the money that will sustain you for a longer period. So going for, I think if there will be any disadvantage here, it will go for the artists. The artists should be going for a longer.
Yeah, in fact, that is what I've been seeing. As a matter of fact, the moment I started seeing, I said, this guy is not allowing business to pass under their feet.
But the challenge there is that the companies know what they are doing. So if you demand for that, they can forget you. And meanwhile, you also need money. And you know, I'm saying pass through 100,000. I won't pay that. Or pay 500,000, and I will pay 1 million citizens. You know, almost say pass through 100,000. I won't pay that. So that's why I'm using the word they should lobby. That's why I'm using the word they should give the companies reason to keep them. That's how it will work. For the companies, they know what they are doing. Yes, but the artists should rather find a way to convince the companies. And in fact, whilst you are doing the deal for the pass-through, you can tell them that, okay, this is it. In fact, I can maintain a medium of 500,000, but more 300,000. Let's go for a long term. Yes. And all those things. So the artist should be lobbying. This one, you can't negotiate to your way out. It's like you just want to lose the money, or you want it all. And here, the companies are in control. Since they know what they are doing, they are in control. Almost say, Brabe pass through. Or say there be, or boyfriend the next artist closer to you. No matter so they are man. They just need a pass through. So you should rather be lobbying or saying something for them to keep you. I think that's how it should go.
Well, you want to say something?
No.
Okay. Well, so I think that business negotiation skills should really come in here. Because if you are not careful, forever you'll be attached to Melcom. And you know, there's one danger too. The more you attach to Melcom, then another company, a competitive company to Melcom, wouldn't come for you. Meanwhile, you are not the ambassador.
That's one of the disadvantages.
Yeah. Because now all their stories, all their videos, they are doing account. I'm sure now they can go and edit a beautiful video and put Melcom in it and put it out.
on the day of the launch, do you know how they will create the video and post
Exactly.
it? That one there.
That video is there forever.
And they paid for it, so
But it's a pass-through.
it's a pass.
So the artist will also say it in a nice way to make other
That
companies
is,
know
if
that
you be
they
given the
can
chance to defend it. Oftentimes, most of these things, you don't even hear it.
Yeah, of course. In the
Aha.
boardrooms,
Oftentimes,
you are
you don't-
not there to tell them.
Yeah,
that
exactly. You
this
don't
is
even hear it that, okay, what are they discussing?
Yeah.
So that is the danger. Why do you think people will go for interviews and there will be brands like this in front of
And
them?
they will
They'll
take it
tell
off.
you no. I hear Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo did it to one campaign.
Coca-Cola.
Exactly. Because he didn't want even a video or a photo
Everything.
to come with his name in it.
Yeah.
And you see, it is that experience that I'm getting. Cristiano Ronaldo did not even want a photo or a video, but our people are doing it easily.
But
You don't have any leverage.
Yes, exactly.
He has leverage. You don't have any leverage.
Oh, but do it at your level.
Which
Yeah,
level?
by which level?
Which level?
And how influential are you?
Are you? What leverage do you have?
Oh, Nana Mama Grand, yeah, also.
Usu koyebi.
Ade ya, oh na wakoye nyukivo.
Too much, too much.
Yeah, but Tuesday.
Ẹkọ nana mama no Nikibo, yeah, in the Dikibo.
Ẹkọ bẹ̀dẹ̀
Nana mo Dikibo.
It is there. It is there.
Only crow on the Bemama.
Yeah, in the Dikibo. Me and say my Dikibo, no mama Dikibo.
Muna mudi. Muna mudi. It is a yansa mwambe jedi ala. Munye di na komunemu.
Interesting times, and I want us to do this very last story. So I was online when I saw a post made by Arnold Elevanyo Mensah, aka Malam journalist.
Malam Adam.
I know, right? So he wrote something beautiful about Showboy. In fact, out of that, Chemo gave me an assignment to go and chat with the Showboy, and I've had a beautiful conversation with the Showboy. So very soon, we will be meeting Showboy here in the studio. When Arnold wrote it, that I was happy. No, I went online and saw Showboy in a video. Or to be Stonebwoy. So this story actually has two angles, and we see how best we can use all two angles. Now let me read it. It says, "You see this dude, too hype Showboy. I admire his fighting spirit towards his career. Like joke, he will blow up massively in our faces, and we can't do shit about it. I have been following his exploits quietly, and ever since he got back to Ghana, he has been so consistent with his moves. Whether the song is nice to you or not, he doesn't care. Whether you insult him or not, he doesn't care. He keeps dropping jams, shooting videos, and pushing his work. Very soon, his determination will pay off. Nature will crown him without permission from anyone. Why? Because he's putting in the works. Sometimes it is not about how nice or well packaged a product is. Neither is it always about how talented a person is. Instead, it is about how you do the things you do. Someone tell Adanko not to give up. Ghanaians will talk, but forget everybody. Hashtag Vybz in 5. That was a beautiful observation. And what Arnold wrote, like, it is true. He's doing his thing. Now, you mention his name, and among music lovers, there's something they like about him. Like, he has, you mentioned his name, and someone mentioned some song that they like about him. Recently, he did one with Osekrom.
Yeah,
it's not really bad. And like some songs, he's putting them and they are going. Whilst I was thinking, let's come and add to the good things that he's doing. Then we saw a video of Showboy. Giving it to Stonebwoy, woto. There, Stonebwoy doesn't have talent. Stonebwoy is always doing copy. Stonebwoy was not caught by a Vybz Kartel. Too hype, man. I still sometimes don't get him. Well, let's listen to let's watch what he said. And then we pick the two angles. Arnold's observation and his rants over some people. And in fact, he doesn't do it to only Stonebwoy. He does it to everyone.
Neck pressing.
No, that better sleep. When you be the Shatal, the no can come on. I say Shatal, that for partner, Shatal doesn't want to mind him. Shatal, you are the fool, you buy you that thing for stuff. So busy. Anyways, let's watch it. I'll be right back.
Only dance hall king we have in Africa where Vybz Kartel column say make it come here friend saying make it come Jamaica can do wonders with him. Obi any was Stonebwoy yan frel. Stonebwoy yan frel. Yes, so born fake patwa. No start all the crying sa akosro. Or then crying sa akosro. Who the fake patwa na boy sa boss one frel. Vybz and frel. In common now obi antimi no me do the natural. Vybz and frel. Boss one frel. On na binima kwase binima no oppose to Jamaica. Apu. Binima bagana binima why say a friend saying hey one say on count ko Jamaica go share on count Vybz na so on start on wale aye
Anyway, so let's wrap up, bro. Let's do the two angles.
Adam Ko. Well, Arnold's observation is very, very right. In fact, when he was coming to Ghana or when he was being deported to Ghana, one question that so many people were asking was what he was coming to do.
And how he survived
and how he's going to survive in the system, because people were not too sure where they were going to pin him, which part of the disciplines they were actually going to pin him. Because back even in Ghana before he moved to the US, Showboy has not been a through and through music person. Neither has he been like a movie person. Like it just
he was like an enabler of a sort.
He did around everybody everywhere. So in that sense, people actually were finding it difficult to pin him at a certain place. But then I believe he was also smart when he got into the system, knew that, okay, if I have enabled lots of musicians in the space, therefore he even has some level of experience when it comes to music. Why don't he actually enter into that side and use that to sustain himself? And he dropped one or two people started insulting him. But when you go and check the numbers of those songs, crazy. Crazy. Oh, he's been releasing like every month to be a game back.
Wow.
Oh, every month to be two days ago, or releasing, I think, one lifestyle, the video of another song that he's released. So he's been doing it. Then he added the podcast to it, because at a point he was also
actually know he has a full setup.
Yes, in his house. If you're not can say Chris Wadon Toman and that, or say Chris Wadon,
he has a full setup, studio, video editing.
Yes. Then he added the podcast to it because he also knew that when he came, he was so newsworthy that people wanted to hear from him. People wanted to hear his story. And what other way is to tell his story and for him to be the first beneficiary, which is putting it on his page, where he will get the money first before any other person can cash out. Or once you cash out from wherever you are because he says something, he will cash out first. Or he also cash out the same way from his end. And that is how come he probably added the podcasting to it. Because he also had a good number of relationships in the system. Forget the madness, the koko kakano. He has Showboy has some good relationship in the system. Yes, it is just that sometimes one or two because of his temperament and all of that, then he has problems with some of his colleagues. But then he still knows how to go around it, to even apologize to them and whatever. And see, the reason why I'm saying Arnold's observation is right is that I have been listening to some of the songs that have been trending on the streets lately. Aside Kuku Smoke, Shatawale, Showboy is one of them. If you have to pick 5, yes, if you have to pick 5,
you appear.
And internet I don't know catch him so friend I could show now catch us.
Uni. Yeah, I said, if I want to call,
if you don't have the hundreds, don't pick a phone.
If
you don't have the hundreds, don't pick a phone and call Showboy.
Wow.
And this what video said yes to boy. So yes, and some of his songs are trending online. That of the one with Osekum Sikeni, among some other one. I think so. This is a YP. So I said he has some ones via when he stands on stage. Recently, I've seen some performances via why I've seen some performances be a while. When he stands on stage and he's playing, people sing his songs.
Wow.
And these are songs that get to name, like very, very unusual places. And those are the people who consume his songs. And how he's doing it consistently, you know. And then you may not regard it. Kyekyeku Smoke Kyekyeku Smoke right now is among the top 2 guys or more catch fire on the streets.
Wow.
That one I won't lie.
Yeah.
And the 2 albums no releasing back to back. Or since he wanted to drop album every month, but distributors no more okay. Yeah, magab kakra.
Wow.
Because now he's releasing back to back. Yes. And that is what Showboy is doing. It's one the way I want consistent with data. All feeding the patrons. Omo pay attention to him. He's actually feeding them. Even before Showboy started doing some music, the number of people that were following Showboy, no.
Sir?
Oh, no. See, and I make no. Baby, I had a friend also buys data 100 Ghana to watch Showboy snap. Keke. Oh, Showboy is throwing money. Oh, Showboy a club. Oh, Showboy a shopping. Oh, Showboy ne artist winner. Just to watch those things. And that is the kind of following or yes, on the internet now, people may not regard him to some extent. But Charlie, even go on his socials and go on his YouTube right now and go and check his numbers.
Wow.
I tell you, go and check his numbers. It is not a joke. It is not a joke for him. For the other side there, meaning the kind of things he's saying to Stonebwoy and Shatawale and all of that, yes, it is one of his antics to get attention. It is either you respond to him or you just let him be. For whatever he's doing, he knows there are people who actually are paying attention to those things. That's why he's doing it. More beyond, see, more beyond that than who so Showboy a coffin no oh wa shiwi oh wa yese no de keka sanse
Nani da ho
gani
enye no bia
he knows what he's doing, and those things are things that he's just doing for attention. He will intentionally come and press somebody's boss and go, hoping the person will respond. Now at least or they no capitalize or no their yes and maybe. Na say YP crow interview YP. It's your saki kebi che YP. Only YP ko abroche ko twa video ko here there. It's your do saki kebi che YP.
So busy.
If you know his personality and you are following him like that, you know how to deal with him. I know that is why perhaps Shatawale Fino. Because Shatawale knows him. Even when he had the issue with Chris Wado Money Medical, Shatawale was one of the people that even put in a word or two for them to even settle it. You understand? Shatawale knows him. That is why he also knows how to deal with Showboy. So Showboy there, all those antics, I will tell somebody, if he comes to press your boss and you don't like it, press him too. Because they need the honor, yes, I hear that.
You need the honor.
They need the honor. They need the honor. They need the honor, yes, I don't the honor. So me, Arnold's observation is right. And I know, say he knows what he's doing, and it will get to a point that Showboy be ni show, and we will see crazy numbers, and people will ask when it started. And the process now on regarding me, I've seen some of the responses when he even mounts stage CCA and Froba. It is coming home
with his dog.
Come on, they were brave rough.
Yeah, that's the motivation.
The whole world, come on, brave father and Sashi boy, come on. Baby, your person could be. The she good, every good.
Come on, Washia.
That's under the company and chino.
Wow, Chemo closed the show for us on the Showboy, his attacks on Stonebwoy, Vybz Kartel appearance, and the growth that Arnold Elevanyo Mensah has observed.
Showboy, he's an interesting character. Yes,
true.
Yeah, I've been following him for some time now, and I think what Arnold is saying is true. Yes, he's among the new artists who are doing their things that you will not hear of them until they blow up. You see, some of the artists, you will see them coming, like they will be growing small, and then boom, you will see that now they have blown. And a typical example will be Black Sherif. You can mention Kim Paluta. You can mention Fameye.
Okay.
You see their growth. You see them when they came out. Then you follow them, and then you see that they are getting there. And then we have artists that you don't know them or you don't regard them even as an artist, but before you realize, poof, they are in your face like that. And a very good example is Showboy. Because of the way he does his thing, because of the way he talks, you don't know where to put him. Whether you have to take him serious as an artist or you just no, he's just like that. Let's leave him to do his thing. But he's getting some following. He's gaining some traction that is serious. And Arnold has seen it and he's talking about it. So it is true. What Arnold is saying is true.
Good observation.
Yeah, very good observation. He's doing his thing and he's getting the numbers. I think Kyekyeku Smoke, for instance, he has learned the hard way. He would try to go through the process that most artists were going through. And now he saw that, no, I have to do it my own way. And Kyekyeku Smoke is getting the results. Ono the artist back only said that Tinenka or mainstream, but or magical street.
Facts.
And no be na Showboy and so young.
I told you when we went to Saha and I asked the guys who has also done something closer to what Shatta did, they said
Kyekyeku Smoke. Yes.
And I was just, Kyekyeku Smoke at that side.
Ne kasa crisis. Me kai my ni video bia or ne Code Mickey.
Okay.
Edin common na Code Mickey ubisan say and this is here not say ye pay strong rappers na say do be shima. Say me also be Code Mickey. Me pay for #1 rapper one bia.
Best rapper one
Piska.
Hey.
I'm doing what will bring me money. I'm doing what people want. And now when I'm being who best rapper now, be the one rapper now me as me behave certain way bia. Now he has seen the light. He knows that he has to do his thing. He has to be focused, and he is focused now. And you be na Showboy, Showboy, he's a man of his own. Or you on one idea, yen said the open bia. So
It's your problem.
One thing I've seen about him is that he doesn't care about the consequences of his actions.
Yes.
Oh yeah, or the solution. I've seen that thing about him. Say, and now I not to be with. Now okay, sure. Idea will be who we are say oh back a froko. Obey we nothing obey.
Yeah,
aha. Obeba be chale who can you the day ya ha ne ade but at the time no person oye no on fan obey and it's working for him. Sometimes you may not be lucky. There are certain damages that it will be difficult to repair or rectify, but for him it is working now. Or later on your solution says over patch or be patch obey said the opens on but or no so be any dear and dinner and the obey to know I down for no becasa come or nobody do attempt at the ancient day that no sound be pouch. So I think he's doing well with the Stonebwoy thing. I mean, to a character like Showboy, you don't expect anything less than what happened.
Okay.
With the Stonebwoy thing. I think Stonebwoy will understand. The system and will be aye. And yes, he will understand say only dinner temo.
Yeah.
But obey the angle that he's coming from, and if he has any response to it, obey accordingly. And I say so Jana obey Jana because says Stonebwoy ever complain, he say I don't know the dinner temo. The Showboy that I know will go and apologize. And so what can you
when your opportunities
and you know you take him like that and you deal with him the way you fit you deem fit. Like the almost a foot to be hard to deal with Stonebwoy Showboy. I think almost Chris Wado. Chris Wado I think me handle not till now there. All person will handle Showboy Chris.
But he and Chris Wado they are not fine still.
They are not fine, but they are fine.
They are not fine, but they talk.
Chris
Oh,
Wagner
yeah,
is not
but-
okay with Showboy,
but-
but Showboy there he's okay with Chris.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm sure we all know the story and we can follow. We are observing his growth, and when he does well.
But let me put this in on even on trends, YouTube trends, music trends right now. 2 of his songs are
there.
among the first 10.
Hey!
He is at the number 7 and number 9 right now on YouTube.
Showboy.
Yes, 2 of his songs. The one featuring Yapono and Kwaku Smoke, Bombo Ye, Bombo Ye. And then the one that he just released, the advert lifestyle. Yeah, it's also trending. 2 of his songs are among the 10 songs, 7th and the 9th.
So busy.
Well, I remember my interview with him whilst he was in prison.
Yeah.
On xylophone. And I remember the things he said. And he said it that when he comes back from prison, or when he's released from prison, he'll come back to Ghana to do things.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
it's working so far, so good.
he's living the dream.
Yeah.
Well, so expect a one-on-one with Showboy very soon here in the studios of Sammy Flex TV. I know it is going to be fireworks, and he'll come, he'll insult me, he'll insult everybody I work with. He'll insult number one, he'll insult shut up. You know, it's easy. I got no boss number one, this kind of wedding. Wow, this is a beautiful way to break the weekend. And guys, thank you so much for being with us throughout the week, Monday through to Friday. You guys have been supportive of this platform. Now, the things we say, the ones you don't understand, feel free and ask. Chemo will come and respond to you.
Yeah.
If you don't understand it, don't come and fight.
Yeah.
Just ask. It is like that. Just ask, and you get a beautiful response. Anyway, I did this with Roland Amate.
But please, before you sign out, Gideon,
Virginia.
Gideon. Please, did you send my message?
Yes,
to him?
I sent it to him.
You sent my message.
I did.
He's acknowledged receipt of the message.
I'm yet to check whether he said something. But when I sent it, he blue tick for some.
He blue tick.
Yeah.
That means he's seen it.
Oh, he's seen it.
Okay. I'm waiting for him.
So Gideon in Virginia, Roland has a message for you. Pay attention to what the Lord is saying.
Exactly.
And do what the Lord is saying. Don't be a disobedient child. Well, thanks so much, Theophilus Digos, as well as Buju Lens for putting this together. My name remains Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us if you've not done so. And let's meet again. This is what we do, and I know you would love it. See you soon in a nearby country. Yeah, bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.